Debates on daily coffee splurge, maximizing credit card rewards, or pinching every penny in your budget are not going to fix your current financial situation. Actually, they're just steering you off track, but doing the things that we're going to go over in today's episode well.
And it will be a game changer for you, as if it was from science from the Greek mythology. To explain what we mean, we'll need to take a step back and flip through the pages of U.S. history. Bear with us, it's going to be a fun journey.
In the era preceding the World Wars, the British pound stood as the primary global reserve currency, but the upheavals brought about by the war inflicted significant damage on European economies, creating a path for the emergence of a fresh dominant currency.
The Bretton Woods Pact of 1944, in the backdrop of Bretton Woods, New Hampshire, nations in alliance undertook a transformation of the world's monetary framework.
Leveraging its sturdy economies and substantial gold reserve, the US dollar was designated as a primary global reserve currency fixed to the value of gold at $35 per ounce.
After World War II, once the dust settled, the US stepped out onto the global stage as a superpower, giving the dollar an even bigger spotlight. To help Europe get back on its feet, they rolled out the Marshall Plan, and interestingly enough, it was mostly carried out in US dollars.
The Nixon shock of 1971. To fund both the Vietnam War and some domestic projects, the US went on a printing spree, churning a ton of money. This started making people wonder if the dollar linked to gold was still solid. In the bold move, Nixon hit the brakes under conversions of dollars into gold, effectively bringing the era of Bretton Woods to a close.
Following the chapter of Bretton Woods, the US got busy making arrangements to make sure that oil transactions happened exclusively in US dollars, setting up what we now call the petrodollar system.
The wake of 2008 financial crisis and various geopolitical challenges stirred nations to take a fresh look at the rate of dollars. China, Russia, and a few countries started making moves to reduce their reliance on the US dollar, while new currency and payment methods stepping up have hinted the possibility of a more varied currency landscape on the horizon.
For countries like China, Russia, Brazil, and other countries, de-dollarization resembles practicing of rotating crops in an expansive landfill. Instead of putting all their eggs in one basket, the US dollars, which can lead to soil deflation, the nation are cultivating a variety of crops to maintain a healthy and harmonized overall health of the soil, aka the global economy. Yeah, and the excessive printing of the US dollar by the Federal Reserve has eroded the purchasing power by a staggering 96% loss since 1913.
Are you guys panicking a little bit right now?
Well, don't be, because we're about to show you some major reasons why you don't have to completely give up on hope on the US dollar, at least not yet.
Imagine the US dollar as a gradually deflating balloon. As it decreases its size, the load it carries or debt feels lighter, facilitating its ascent.
For real estate investors, this deflating balloon resembles shedding the weight of a backpack when you're climbing uphill. As the US dollar weakens, streamline debt repayment, which becomes beneficial for real estate investors who often borrow funds, aka other people's money.
Picture a captain skillfully steering his ship through global water. To keep on the right track, he relies on a trusty compass. Similarly, the US dollar index functions as a financial compass for investors.
If the index dips below a specific threshold, like a warning sign of rough waters ahead, prompting the captain or investor to get ready.
The US dollar's index provides a glimpse into the dollar's potency against other prominent worldwide currency. A value below 100 on this scale signifies the fading influence of the US dollars.
Think about the diminished dollar as a seesaw. On one end, the US dollar's value declines and the cost starts climbing up, disrupting the equilibrium. On the other end, the US exports receives a boost and become more attractive to global buyers.
While falling dollars raises import expense, it also strengthens the appeal of the US export, which could potentially contribute to improved GDP. This devaluation might even be a strategic move to alleviate the national debt. Hey, that's not too bad, right?
You guys, in the midst of the complexity of the financial hurdles that are encountering, there's practical advantages worth considering the strength of the real estate as a tangible asset.
While the dollar undergoes the intricate fluctuations influenced by the constant hum of money printing and the ebbs and flow of inflations, there's a straightforward solution beckoning from the distant, embracing real estate investment.
Why, you might ask? Well, this is the best part. As this dollar loses its luster, property supported by a sensible debt, amongst other things, extend an inviting hand, becoming more and more reasonably priced.
Imagine this scenario. You own a property, its value steadily appreciating over the years. Considering the ongoing currency shift, instead of feeling anxious, you find yourself in an advantageous position to witness your investment flourish and generate substantial profits.
Returning to earlier comparisons to Greek mythology's sirens, these captivating beings were famed for their enchanting songs that draw sailors perilously close to treacherous shores. Like today's financial landscape presents its own challenging temptations, flashy trends, fleeting fads, and enticing shortcuts to riches.
The lessons from the science story offer a meaningful insight as we navigate the complex realm of finances. It's crucial to steer clear of, fleeting diversions and anchor ourselves to proven strategies such as real estate investment.
Just as science shifted their approach when their deceptive tune lost its allure, you too possess the ability to reshape the trajectory of your finances.
By concentrating on tangible asset, meaningful opportunities within reach, you can set a course towards genuine prosperity and stability amidst the noise of financial advice and distractions. It's the wise who attune themselves to the harmonies that genuinely matters, guiding them steadily towards prosperous horizon.
So for all smart investors out there, these properties could be very well your ticket to prosperity for the days ahead.
Opportunity isn't just knocking, it's practically banging the doors out. Until next time, keep thriving on your journey to success.
And if you want to learn more about mastering the wealth game of apartments, check out this video.